Hi guys, this is going to be a really quick video for Holy Paladins in Mr. Pandaria. It's been a while since I've made a video from the beta, but I thought I'd try a different spec to ret and see how the other specs are going, and it's looking pretty good. So yeah, this is just some of the things that have changed for Holy Paladins in Mr. Pandaria. I've left out all of the rest of the stuff that hasn't changed, because if you're watching the video you probably know how Holy Paladins operate anyway. So this is kind of some of the basic changes that Holy Paladins have gone through in Mr. Pandaria. I hope you enjoy it. First up is Holy Avenger, and that just works the same as it does with Ret. Any ability that creates a Holy Power instead creates 3 Holy Power, so that's going to be a real lifesaver, I think, in PvE and PvP. It'll be interesting to see how well that ties in with the Holy spec. It's on a 2-minute cooldown and lasts for 15 seconds. Next up we've got Sanctified Wrath, which for Holy means that your Holy Shock has no cooldown, so you can spam it whenever you've got wings up, basically, so it ties them in with wings. And so for Holy, it means that you've got no cooldown on Holy Shock, which is going to be huge. I don't know whether you go with Holy Avenger or this, but I think this might be a little bit better. I've chosen to get Long Arm of the Law for my movement tier, just because I think it's going to be better than the other ones for Holy, because Holy doesn't really have that much readily available Holy power. Next up is Eternal Flame here, and I used this for this one dungeon, and I found it really useful, just for keeping the tank up, and yeah, just keeping it on the tank ticking, and it was ticking for about 19k the whole time. I found it really useful, slightly OP even. It's on the same tier as Sacred Shield and Selfless Healer, so it's going to be really a lot of theory crafting as to which is better and what your healing setup is and stuff. But I think it was really awesome. You use 3 Holy Power, or whatever amount of Holy Power you want to use, but it's best to use with 3. And it lasts for 30 seconds on one target. You can't have Eternal Flame on multiple targets. So I've put this on the tank, and it basically just keeps him topped up, and I never really needed to heal anything other than the tank anyway, so it kind of made the dungeon a bit boring, but yeah, it was fun anyway just to see that, that spell in action. Now there's a glyph that I really love in this beta, and it's the Beacon of Light glyph, and it's a major glyph, but it takes the global cooldown out of Beacon of Light, so that means that you can basically switch out your Beacon of Light to whichever target you want to heal, and it doesn't cost you that global like it does on live. So that's going to be massive for both PvP and PvE tanks, tank healing in PvE and just target switch healing in PvP. It's really fun to do, and you see I do a bit of it in this dungeon, just when other people are starting to take damage and I know I'm going to heal them for a couple of heals. I want to get that Holy Power off them and then use that back on the tank later. So yeah, I think that's really cool, kind of using it in conjunction with Eternal Flame. So you put the Eternal Flame on the tank, and then you can switch Beacon out, and you don't have to worry so much about the tank dying if you've got that sort of 10 to 20k tick of heal every 2 seconds. So yeah, that's going to be a really interesting mechanic. So yeah, that's the end of my guide, and thanks for watching.
Disco Desert.